Where's this? It's very cute here. Let me show you. Very peaceful. I did remember to order the canvas bag this time. Onto some products that were recommended by you, so thank you so much for the recommendations. And one that I brought to your attention, but I had not actually tried it, so I thought let me purchase it so I can try it for you. So depending on where you're sitting, like you could be sitting on the couch and putting your makeup on. Hi, thanks so much for joining me for another vlog. I have a big box here to unbox with you first, and the reason I was interested in this box is because I'm able to provide for you a discount code, so I'll tell you about that in a minute. But this one is pretty big. This is the first time I'm experiencing this. It says this box just got a tan. It's the Fab Fit Fun box, summer 2024. Huge thanks to Fab Fit Fun for sending over this box. So you have lifestyle, beauty, there's a lot of fun things. Resin coaster set of 4. They're really nice. So let me show you. I'll show you some close-ups. So I'll definitely be using those. There are actually a couple of promos for you. So there's a seasonal subscription box discount of 20% off your first box with Everyday Edit, and an annual subscription promo, which is a little bit different. You get gift with purchase with a code EVERYDAYEDITGIFT. So this one is a food canister. I'm always looking for really nice containers. It's 16 ounces. So you can see here that metal material. I love trying out different shampoos and conditioners, and I was glad to be able to choose these. This is called Mirror Ball, which I love the sound of that because I'm really into these high gloss kinds of looks right now with my hair. Shampoo and conditioner by Amika. So I used to have something like this. This is the Sleek Stick Hair Wax by INH. So again, with this whole idea of this more glossy, sleek hair, sometimes I get these little baby hairs here that can be really frizzy, and it's hard to take care of with any kind of styling tool except for a product that will kind of smooth them down. And also sometimes I can get little hairs at the top that can do that. So I was thinking something like this would be really, really handy. When it comes to sandal time, my heels get they're really rough, and I always feel like I need to smooth them over when I put sandals on. So they had this product, which I had not heard of before. It's a cracked heel souffle. So from what I understand, it's supposed to improve the appearance of your cracked heels, which mine get cracked. They're not just like rough, they get cracked. So I'm gonna try this out. And then this one I was really excited about because I'm always looking for a cooler bag. So if you notice, these aren't things that just take up clutter. In fact, I'm really selective about what even crosses the threshold of our home as to not add clutter. So that's another reason I was interested in this box, because you got to select things. Somebody called Business and Pleasure, I actually looked them up after I saw the products that were available, and they have a lot of really nice solutions. So this is a very nice canvas cooler bag. You can see the insulation on the inside. So I really love this, not just for, we don't really go on picnics, but if we were going to go on a picnic, this would be great, or like an evening concert. I think this would be good, but especially groceries. So in these warmer months, I like to keep my groceries cool when I transport them. So this is going to live in my car, or if we take any road trips, this would be a great thing. And it's really nice looking. If I was going to someone's home and bringing like a dessert or something cool, I would transport it in this, and it looks really nice. And there's also a pocket on the outside, as well as a strap here that you can detach if you just want to carry it as a tote. Yeah, also great for the beach if you go to the beach. So I really enjoyed being able to customize and end up with products that I knew I was going to use. I'll also be using these products and reviewing them along the way for you. So if I love any of these products, you're definitely going to hear about them. Again, there is that 20% off seasonal subscription promo with Everyday Edit, and there's an annual subscription promo gift with purchase with the code EVERYDAYEDITGIFT. Good morning. We're headed to a Porsche event.
It's called Air and Water. Why is it called Air and Water?
Because air cooled and water cooled.
Good job.
And I have lots of SPF on. I have the Sisley, and so does he. So no white cast on him. The Sisley SPF. Then I have on the Chanel powder foundation with SPF, and then I really like this, the brush on block. Whoa, almost dropped it. The brush on block, and it's really easy to apply, and it's a soft brush, which is something I haven't found in most of these kinds of products. But it's only 30. I wish it was 50. have a lot of SPF, so there's a white cast, that's why. We went shopping and I found the bronzer, and then I was really confused about the eyeshadows because it looked like a new display. We're headed to dinner. It's an Asian fusion restaurant.
Yes.
We'll see you there. It has good ratings. Also, I don't know if I talked about the chicken we had last night, but if you live in the Irvine area, I'm sure you already know, but Crave, Krave, has fried Korean chicken. It's
Someone liked it a lot.
So good. It's so good. So I did want to highly recommend that place if you have never had it. It's really good. Oh yeah, and also the cars. Wow, there's so much glow because I have that Chanel SPF Pesh, the one I got in Europe, not in Europe, in Asia. And then I also have the SPF powder, the Le Blanc, both of those by Chanel. It looks really glowy. So the car event was nice. It was almost too many cars.
What?
Well, I didn't appreciate them after a
What?
while. I'm just saying. There were too many of them to appreciate them.
I appreciated them all.
All of them? Oh, I decided my favorite is the 357.
356.
Oh, 350. I decided I need to learn the name of my favorite Porsche. The 356. Oh, that's my favorite. So good. Okay, what's the name we're going to now?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Restaurant.
Thank you. We're headed to the restaurant. About a week since we went to the air water event. I don't know if it's an event. Maybe it was an event. The Porsche event. And then now we're going for another weekend. It's actually a surprise trip for me. I don't know where we're going, but I know it's a road trip. And I'm taking a couple of the things that were in that Fab Fit Fun box. But I also ordered those Cadence containers. I don't know if I mentioned it the last time, but I used them the last weekend. It was really convenient because now I just had to refill, and I knew I had exactly what I needed, so I just refilled them, and I like how they're labeled. I'll show them to you when we arrive at our destination. So I'm gonna bring some cool drinks in this cooler bag. It's really, really nice. And then we'll fill this with some kind of snack. But I like how the lid is like it's not a twist off, it's like a peel off almost. It's a soft lid. So I'll put something snack-wise in there. So I still don't know where we're going. We've been driving for a while. We just stopped for lunch. We have about an hour left to go, apparently.
Maybe we're just going on a long drive, going back home.
It's possible. Where is this? It's very cute here. Let me show you. It's very cute. Like, look at all this. This is Duckfoot Brewing. There's a coffee place. Like, it looks very tranquil here. Here's what this place looks like. Don't know this town though. Cute. We are now going to the hotel, and I still don't know where exactly that is, but we had, oh look, and I still don't know where we are going.
Although I did give you the navigation.
You did.
To follow.
But
So you have to find out what's at the end of the rainbow.
But you have to you go across and you make a U-turn.
I don't know.
And 1.5 miles. Ooh, that must be it right there. Oh, Alila. I love Alila. Wow.
Oh, wow.
All you see is water. That's
Oh, wow.
Very cool.
That's my fave.
Wow.
Come on in.
Wow. That's pretty amazing.
That's pretty cool. And a balcony.
Oh, it reminds me of the other Alila, except instead of grapevines, you have water. Wow, that's very nice.
Hey, if you combine grapes and water, what do you get?
Grape juice?
Wine.
Oh, grape juice. That's beautiful. Wow, okay. It's very, very tranquil. And then here's the room. One for you, one for me. We've got snacks. Look, I brought my Chantecaille bag. I'm gonna check out that. Let's look at the bathroom really fast. Ooh, nice, pretty. Oh, settling in already? Very peaceful.
Nice room.
Really nice. It pays to be a globalist. Yeah, they did us well here. It's beautiful. Okay, so what do I have planned?
You have a 1 hour massage.
Nice.
You have a half-hour foot massage after the full body massage.
Nice.
And you have champagne and appetizers along the way.
Oh wow,
So
along
it's
the
gonna
way.
be a really rough day.
Yay. I noticed they had a kettle and some tea, so I'm gonna make some hot tea here. Oh yay, chamomile. I noticed they have the Spa Alila Glow Facial. Oh, I have treatments tomorrow. So this is interesting. I don't know this brand. But here's the mini bar. Oh, we decided this was kind of funny because it's got hooks here, but then it kind of drapes onto this area. I think they should have put the hooks over there. That would have made more sense. But we've got some snacks that you can buy. You can buy an Alila water bottle if you want, this one here. And their slippers are nice. Let me show you. We found this. These robes, which are very soft, but it's terry cloth inside. And then you have the Alila. And they've got these slippers, these custom slippers. And then this I thought was nice inside the shower. I like the design of the tiles here. And then you have Votary. Where did we see Votary? I've seen this. Was that in Hong Kong? Did they have that? I can't remember, but they were the amenities. We're headed to a restaurant here on site called, okay, I don't know what it's called, but it's on site here. I'll show you the menu when we get there, but we are headed there and I've got my Chanel jacket on and you look very cute. Let's see what you look like. Nice. I like the shorts, the pants.
They're capris.
Yeah, they're cute. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let me just grab my bag. I brought my Chanel bag too. Yeah, let's go. I had a nice nap, by the way. Yeah, I just have this and some silk pants and my ballet flats. Thanks. And of course glasses because I want to see the view. Okay. Just headed to the spa, and my Chantecaille tote, actually I have a couple of these, came in really handy. So I've got my swimsuit in there and just a couple of other items, but I thought this was a nice little tote to have on a road trip. Thanks, Chantecaille. Just about to leave here, but this is my outfit. I'm traveling back. It's that linen COS little two set that I like, and then I have my Jenny Kane sweater that I washed and actually did in the dryer, so it's a little bit shorter, and then I just have my Sambas on now. So I've got my Sambas. So we are headed to lunch, and then we'll be in the car. We are headed out, but it was a very nice weekend. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was very nice, relaxing.
Trying to get you away.
It's a beautiful area, though. This part of the country is beautiful.
Oh yeah, definitely. Everyone should do the coastal drive at some point.
Yes, we're going to try to do this summer as well and figure out a way to do this with his car. So we had a great weekend. It's been a few days since we came back, but I have a few more things to unbox with you, some things I purchased, some PR. One of the most fun things I think I received recently here was this from Jones Road Beauty, and you've already seen one of the items in action, and it is the brow product. But they sent this to me, introducing I Am Me campaign that they've got going. And I really love Jones Road Beauty, their products. I've had a chance to try so many, and you know I get sent products from so many different companies. And I get really excited about Jones Road Beauty products because they become an integral part of my routine. And I just wanted to point out here, there's Bobbi Brown there, and then this is one of the people I follow on Instagram. Actually, let me see if I can find her because she's really great. I love her gray hair. I think it looks so pretty on her. Aging with Style in Grays. Oh wow, she has 1.1 million followers now. That's amazing. So she wears her hair natural gray colored. Actually, mine probably would be very similar. She is definitely someone to look to for all those great things about looking great at whatever age you are. And I love this because it's about highlighting women from all backgrounds and sharing in their individual journeys. And her whole philosophy is not about covering up things, it's about just enhancing your natural beauty, and I love that. We have this bag. This is the item that I opened up right away because I got really excited about the brow product, and it's quickly become a favorite, I have to say, like holy grail status. And it's in light brunette, and you've seen this, I have it on now. And then it also comes with this cheek and lip color, which actually I forgot I was gonna put this on in the video today, but it looks really bright, but it's kind of sheer, so it has a really pretty just pop of color that's not super intense. It's just pretty. And that's what I love about her products too, really easy to use. That is the shade Bright Pink. Definitely bright pink. We have a lip pencil here. This one is in Tawny Nude, and it looks like a color I would like. It has a brownish tone to it. If you ever want to try her eye cream, there's an eye cream. Actually, you know who a good person is that tests these out for me sometimes? Because I only have these two eyes. My husband. He will tell me, he actually uses things all the way up. I should have him do an empties video to give you his recommendations because I can't get to all the products sometimes. This is a really nice consistency. I really like her moisturizer, the one that's for, I think it's for oily skin. It's really nice for under makeup. But she is a makeup artist by trade, and so she really knows what she's doing when it comes to creating products and has a real purpose for them. So I'm not surprised I love so many of them. And then we have just a little Miracle Balm if you wanted to try that, and this is in Happy Hour. I have the larger size to this as well. I love these minis because I don't know if I'll ever go through anything full size. That's Magic Hour right there. It's very subtle, but it has a beautiful glow to it. There's also, this came in it, and I was wondering, what is this? If you look at them, she included some frames. And it's funny because I associate frames like this with Bobbi Brown, because I think in her, yeah, she's typically wearing some kind of frame. CADDIS is the name. Provides fun and empowering eyewear solutions, owning your look at any age. So this is a best-selling frame. This is a blue light blocking frequency lens. And this is unlike other coated lenses, these are infused into the lens material. Oh, so they're not sitting on it like a film. I don't know how they're made, but in this case, these are infused within the lens. That's innovative. It means it can't rub off and will never have an adverse reaction to lens cleaning solution. It specifically blocks 45% of harmful blue light with the clearest lens you'll find on the market. And they look like this. Cute. I think you can see a little bit of that lens quality. So thank you so much to Jones Road Beauty for sending this over. But I do love, love, love the brow pencil. It's really, really good. I love a good frame too, especially one that's oversized. Very nice. I have not heard of that brand. We also have this. L'Occitane is launching this on May 22nd. So they've sent it over. I love L'Occitane products. This is the, what is it? It says it's featuring a beloved sweet almond oil to nourish and cleanse with a delicate and creamy texture. This is a shower cream. Oh, I'll have to try that out. Thank you so much, L'Occitane, for sending this over. Okay, we have something from NÉCESSAIRE. Love the rosemary shampoo. It's very nice. So they sent this over. Body wash. Oh, Eucalyptus. That's another scent that I like. So if you saw the vlog where we went to Hong Kong, we got to mix our own oils to use. I selected Eucalyptus as one of my notes, and it smells lovely. Good for skin nourishment. It's got 9 plant oils and niacinamide. Seems to be in a lot of my products recently. Oil and gel. The scent is eucalyptus, pH of 5.5 to 6.5. And then we've got here another one in Olibanum, and this one's for dull skin. An enzyme in gel, pH 5.6 to 6.6. Oh, I like it. I can't pinpoint what it is, but it smells really fresh. Thank you so much to NÉCESSAIRE for these. If I like this as much as I like the hair care, I'm gonna really love those. Facial grade oils in skincare. Oh, I really like that. That is not the first time I've read that, where body care has skincare type ingredients. Congratulations to NÉCESSAIRE on their new launch. Placed this order from Chanel, and it has this lovely, very bright Chanel right there. And this one, actually opened already, because I have it on my face, but I thought I would show you. Some of you like to just watch the vlogs, so I thought I could show you what I'm getting in case you want to tune into anything. It came like this, and I typically select the fabric bag. I don't know what happened this time, but I got the box. So I got some samples, and I am always on the hunt for a mascara from Chanel that I'll actually like. So I just keep trying them. And so I got the Volume de Chanel sample, which I have on now, which is nice. I think I just have to get used to the aesthetic of Chanel mascaras, because I know it's a more natural look anyway, so maybe that's why. But I think this volumizing one is probably the better. I also have a Mousse, which is a cleanser that I love. So anytime I can get a sample of this, I will get this because I love traveling with it. And then we picked up a single, but I picked this up. This is the other one I talked about. It is 236 Brunette. Picked this up. It's not a lipstick. So I looked at their lipsticks. I looked at their lip balms. Like, there was nothing that I hadn't tried already. Nothing new that I hadn't tried. So I thought, let's try a lip liner because I haven't tried one of those before. So I got 182 Rose Framboise. It has here a little brush on the end. So I have that on under my lipstick now because I was going to reapply it, but then I kind of reboxed it here. So I just put a little bit of Rock Rose by Chantecaille on. That's what's on my lips now with this lip liner underneath, and I have the eyeshadow on. So if you did not see that, get ready with me because I'm sure that went up first before this. I forgot to mention I got another box, Jones Road, which I think I did something already with the box, but they sent over their What the Foundation because they added some new shades here. This beautiful model is showing one of the shades. Here's all the shades. And I love how they do this. I don't know if this is, I'm sure this is on their website. I feel like they do a good job of showing how to identify your right shade, especially the comparison. If you know your undertone, that's almost better than knowing the exact depth of shade, because even if something is the right depth for me, but the undertones off, it doesn't matter. It's still not gonna work. I'd rather go with something that's a little bit off in terms of the depth, but the right undertone, because I can always work with that, especially if I go lighter, because I can work with a lighter foundation than a deeper foundation. That's really hard. So I have the shade medium. They sent the shade medium, and it's in a nice glass jar here. And medium is right here. It's medium with yellow undertone. So it talks about undertone. Now I would have gone for more peach undertone, but if I can't find that, then I'll go for like a yellow undertone. And their new shades are Ivory. It's fair with a neutral undertone. And another new one is Alabaster, pale with pink undertones. I know that those of you on this end of the spectrum, sometimes it's really hard to find a foundation. So it looks like they tried to address that here. Also, we have a new shade Golden, Golden. It's tan with golden undertones. So my shade, oh sorry, it's blurry. My shade is again right here, medium. So it looks like my coloring, but deeper. And then we also have Almond, dark with yellow undertones. It's a really lovely texture. This reminds me a lot of the Chantecaille Future Skin Gel, like that texture, very much like disappears into the skin. It's like skincare, it feels like skincare. In fact, there are tips on how to use, which I'm just reading now. I didn't read this when I tried it because I was so impressed with the texture. I just wanted to try it. I've tried it over sunscreen, it worked really well, but today I used it as my foundation. For oily skin, it actually says it is not recommended for oily skin unless you want a really dewy finish. Use it sparingly and follow up with powder for shine control, which they sent me a powder, which I've had. I've had this one in light Clar. It does have like a warm, but also like a peachy tinge to it. This is really great for more oily skin types because it really does the job of a powder. So I feel like if you have dry skin, maybe skip on this because it's really a powerful powder. For dry skin, it says if your skin feels dry after applying this foundation, layer moisturizer or Miracle Balm on top, which is such an interesting recommendation, but I can see the wisdom in that if you have dry skin. For combo skin, that's me. In areas that run oily, like your T-zone, skip foundation, use the face pencil for coverage instead. Okay, that is what I did. I actually used the foundation and the pencil together, but I can see we're just using the pencil in the middle and then the foundation on the outside. Ooh, smart. If you prefer the foundation all over, follow up with a dusting of the tinted face powder for shine control, which is what I did. For normal skin, a little goes a long way. To avoid feeling too dewy, use only peanut-sized amount for your entire face. Ooh, I used way less than a peanut-sized amount, maybe a pea-sized amount. Very, very little, but it's really natural and it feels like skincare. It's beautiful. So thank you so much to Jones Road for sending this. I love trying out their products. On to some products that were recommended by you. So thank you so much for the recommendations. And one that I brought to your attention, but I had not actually tried it. So I thought, let me purchase it so I can try it for you. We've got this box and I reached out to the company because the shade I wanted was not available online, but they were able to send one to me and they said it would be restocked like end of the month. So I'll keep an eye out and post about it if you wanted it. And they did send me a couple other items in here that I can show you. So it came like this. I already opened it, so that's why it's not as pretty, but it's protective like this fabric. So this is like a travel beauty case, but I thought I could use it for every day. That's why I got it actually, because I think this weighs 3.5 pounds without products in it, which is kind of actually heavy for flying, but we're planning a couple of coastal road trips this summer and we'll be driving there. So I thought this is such a great solution to that. Maybe not the best for flying because like I said, it's like, here's the size and it seems sturdy. It has these feet on the bottom, which I like because they're kind of, there's a little resistance, kind of like silicone. I don't know what they're made of, but it's not this, like that's like a hard plastic. These are not, like these sound like this, so it's not going to slide. So that was one question. I thought this thing's going to get scratched up, but actually it doesn't sit on a surface. These sit on the surface, so that was nice. And then it's got a handle here. It's pretty sturdy, and that has these on here, and I've already filled it because I packed it just so you could see how nicely it arrives and how much care they take in packaging it. Okay, so there are a couple of things that I really liked off the bat about this. One is that this can be at any angle and it doesn't like flop open or flop closed. So depending on where you're sitting, like you could be sitting on the couch and putting your makeup on, or in my case, I'd put it on a counter and apply it, or I could sit on a couch and apply it. So I really liked that. It has this removable mirror. You can see I got fingerprints on there already. But one thing I had cautioned you about is this is a 5x mirror, so it magnifies. It only really adheres in a specific spot. Like if I try and put it here, it doesn't stick. So it only sticks like, I think it's here or here, but not down there. So just know that, yeah, you can kind of see it like slip into place where it wants to stick. It doesn't stick everywhere on this mirror. It also has lights, so let me just turn it on for you. So it does that. So I think someone was asking for lights, and you can see it turns different intensities, and then you have different, let me turn it to the lowest, then you have different modes. Like there's a little bit more blue in that light, there's a little bit more warmth, that's more pink, and then that's more like a purpley tone. That's kind of like the color of my lights in the studio area, and that's more of like a less. So we've got several different options here. I've yet to play with it. And then here you have these. So this, I'll show you, has places for your brushes. Already though, do you see how there's these little slots there for very narrow brushes? If you look at my brushes, they're not going to fit in there. So I figure I'll just put them like this. So that's my one feedback. Like maybe you could either, I don't know how to best to do this, but most of my brushes don't fit well in there. It's kind of like, it's really narrow, but it opens up like this. So it has different compartments. These are the Cadence products you told me about. So this is the, not the bigger, but it's not the smallest size. This is the smallest size. I have several of these. I have two of them stack up nicely in here. Two like this work nicely in here, and it still closes. And then I have my makeup and my brushes. And I did let them know I would be sharing this purchase on my channel, and so they sent me this too. It's cute. I think it's really innovative. I love innovative, because if you like to use a sponge, I know it can be really difficult to travel with it. So this is their sponge actually, and it's flat on one side and then it's curved. And then this has holes for ventilation here and here, and you can place that in there, and it'll at least let the air kind of move around the sponge when you are traveling with it. I think that's so smart. And then also they sent this tweezer, because I always do seem to need tweezers when I travel. It has a case and I just have it living in there. This mirror, the magnifying mirror, actually came in this case. So if you want to travel with it separately, it probably is wise to do that. Just like this. And then it has the little logo on there. So I thought I'd show that to you in case you were interested, because like I said, someone asked about it and then I found this and I'd seen it before and I thought, let me just try it. So depending on how you pack, like for me, it's really great for a road trip, a weekend trip, but mainly I'm going to be using it for every day. So all of my everyday makeup, my staples are in there. And then when I want to make a video, I'll just take this with me to where I film and then add in all the new parts I want to be trying out. But I'll know that all of my things that I use all the time, like this, actually I just took out of there because I love this pencil. So this lives in there. I've got all kinds of things. Actually, let me just show you really quickly what this looks like. Here's a better view of the box with the lid down. And there it is with the lid up. You just have to be careful not to overstuff this, because otherwise the lid will not close. And that might mean you'll have to strategically position these brushes over here as well so they don't overlap with something large, but you can see quite a bit fits in there. I've got my Clé de Peau powder, my Perfect Blur powder. I also have the Le Beige powder picked up in Asia. I've got that single eyeshadow by Chanel, my Sea Turtle and Cool Valentino blush. I've got my Marble by Victoria Beckham. And then you can see that Chanel Beige, Le Beige palette. Got my lip mask. I've got a random serum because it won't fit on that right-hand side as well. I've got one of the LeBlanc Chanels. You can see my other essentials up here. The Esam sharpener also fits in there. And then, like I said, my skincare on this side. I have these patches in case I have a breakout, which usually happens when I travel, so I keep those in there. And then I have my Cadence products, which fit actually really quite well. And if you got two here, they stack nicely, or one of the next size up. You could fit up to 4 of these in here. or you could fit 8 or, you know, 2 at a time, times 4 of these smaller ones. Back where we started at the beginning of this vlog, which is many weeks at this point, but I do have something from Chanel I want to unbox with you and also give you some swatches because now we have a comparison. But I forgot to show you this because I filmed it for an Instagram, just because I feel like I've not been posting on Instagram. Chantal kindly sent over this beautiful package, and I wanted to show you this because it's so pretty. I'll show a close-up. Like a wax stamp, but it's pink. It's beautiful, and it has a rose on it. And then inside we have the Rose de Mai items. So we've got the Rose de Mai Pure Rose Water, and if you know me, I use this all the time. And I love this one. So they have the glass containers, which I have broken and shattered. It's beautiful, and I love that it's glass, but it's also a little bit trickier when the surfaces are hard, like ours is a finished cement. It's finished concrete. So this, and I love the mister on these because I find that it's a really fine mist on the one with this metallic one. Actually, let me go get the card that goes with this. Hold on. Okay. This is the Rose de Mai Harvest Collection. Oh, thank you so much, Chantal, for sending this over. I do use up so many of the products Chantal sends me. Like, that is one of the few companies where if I'm sent something, I use it all the way up. So I actually don't receive a whole lot of PR because I don't say yes to most of it. I also don't post my address, my mailing address, in any of my, anywhere, like on Instagram or on my videos. So you really have to contact me first to find out even how to send me something if you would like to. So that's why you don't see a whole lot of PR here. But with Chantal, this is a brand I would purchase from anyway. I have the travel size of the Pure Rose Water here, and it's got antioxidants in it. This comes from roses that are harvested 2 weeks in the month of May. That's why it's called Rose de Mai. And every year is like a vintage, like with a wine. Based on that vintage of flower, it's going to be a little bit different from year to year. Then we have this Rose de Mai cream, body cream with retinol. So I feel like a lot of companies, this one right here, I feel like a lot of companies are coming out with skincare that is very much what you would use on your face. So the idea of taking care of the rest of the skin as much as, at least me, as much as I take care of the skin on my face. So this is the Rose de Mai body cream with retinol. And it comes in this box, and it's got this beautiful pink lid on there. And let's see how it feels. So this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see the texture there, maybe against that. And oh yeah, it has like a mayonnaise kind of texture. Very creamy and silky. And it's a rich, nourishing body cream formulated with retinol to leave skin incredibly soft, firm, and hydrated with daily use. It has a unique botanical sugar and amino acid blend to increase the appearance of firmer, more lifted skin. This is the Rose de Mai Lip Balm. It's a deeply conditioning, hydrating balm with a milky pink tint to nourish and give lips a sheer rosy shine. And I haven't tried this yet, but I love their lip potion. So I think I will really enjoy testing this out. I love hydrating lip products. And their Lip Chic is one of my favorite formulas. And then you can see the packaging is beautiful as well. Thank you so much to Chantal for sending that over. I also have a purchase here that I wanted to show you. I had an SPF 30, just keep it like this. Oh, I forgot I ordered a set. Okay, totally forgot. So I bought this set because it was on sale. So anytime I can find products with a promo, I will purchase on a promo. So this came as a mineral sunscreen and moisture universal tint. So many times I have read and heard from you that tinted SPF is better. And then also the mineral powder sunscreen in 50, because I liked the one in 30. It was nice and soft, the brush that is. So let's see what this tint looks like. It's a, like I said, a universal tint. Looks a little bit like the Color Science Even Up, you know, that shade. Looks like this. It's got a little bit of a tint to it. Let's see how it looks on my hand. It feels really smooth, like really smooth. It doesn't leave a white cast, at least in my hand it did not leave a white cast. Ooh, so I'm really looking forward to trying this. Active ingredients, 12% zinc oxide. And then we have here the On Block SPF 50. And like I said, I love SPF, so You can see it's got a little bit of color there. And oh, the brush is blue. The other brush I had, I think it's a brown for the 30. Let's see. Same soft brush. And I'm gonna have to look at this in the mirror at some point to see how thick it looks, or if it does look thick, or maybe it doesn't. Like the 30 looks pretty good. And it's, yeah, a much better applicator. In my opinion, better than the Color Science. And then you can close it if you're carrying this like in your bag. It's a good idea. And then here, I wanted to see if there's a lip oil with SPF. Usually it's like a lip gloss with SPF, but I wanted to see if there's something more oily because I really I'm liking the look of a more sheer lip oil, but also was looking for some SPF protection. So we've got here the 30, and this is the shade. I didn't love all their shades. So this is the one that I thought looked interesting. It's packaged very well here. So this is the shade Fig. It feels more like an oil. Oh, nice. So let me know if you want to see these in action, but these are like daily staple kinds of items for me. Love protecting my skin on the daily. Okay, and then let's go ahead and look at this from Chanel. So I picked up 2 of the shadows that I've been wanting to pick up. I've already opened them because I took pictures of them. Actually, I have one on my eye now, but I thought we could do a comparison in this video. So after I show you what these are, we will go ahead and do a comparison. We have this shade here in Lilac. I actually need to film this. It's 232 Lila Poudre. This is matte, one of their matte ones, which I wish had a little bit more of a glow to it. That would have been nice. And then I also finally picked up 222 Jade Facilité. So I have 4 now. So I'll go ahead and swatch them for you because I think there might be, well, now there's like a topper that I would like to pick up as well. But I have on both of the medium coral. Oh, that's one other thing I need to unbox. Hold on, let me get, I just remembered. Is it here? But I don't know if it arrived yet. Maybe it didn't arrive yet. But that is what I wanted to include here, so I can swatch for you all 3 of them for you, because I now have light coral, I've got medium coral, and I have medium rose gold. So let me show you the light coral first, and I'll go ahead and swatch the 4 shadows that I have. I think I want to pick up 2 more. One with a topper kind of shade, like a lighter color, and then one for the crease. And I think I'm done. And then I will also swatch for you the light coral, and medium rose gold. I did remember to order the canvas bag this time. And we have here my 3rd palette in light coral. Oh, I got a couple of samples, let's see. I chose the Comet fragrance. I've been curious about this one. And whenever I can get their cleansing cream to foam, I always get this, it's really nice. And we have the lovely, the beige packaging. Actually, the bronzer is really quite golden here, and the blush looks lovely. And then I think the highlighter actually is really beautiful as well. So let's go ahead and swatch them side by side. Before I swatch it, I thought I would show you the light coral right here versus medium coral right here. And I really see more of a difference in the blush. I don't know if it's coming across on camera. It's much more like a vibrant, fiery kind of coral versus this coral, which looks kind of muted. And then here we have medium rose gold, which is very different than either of these 2, especially because it's got that pinkiness to it. Okay, so we've got here medium coral next to it. They look actually quite similar, but we're gonna see this on the face as well at some point. But I can see more of like a redness in that bronzer for sure. Okay, and then we have medium rose gold. So this is so interesting. When I swatch them, they don't look super different next to each other. They look really different on the face though. So I'm going to have to do a side by side of different combinations of these so you can see the true differences. Okay, so I've got now the 4 shadows. This one here is Quartz Fumé, and the number on that one is 238. This is Bruntalpa, and that's 236. And then we have Lila Poudre. This is that beautiful lilac shade, number 232. And then finally Jade Facilité, the one that was hardest to get a hold of, and that is 222. And I've swatched them all for you. So we have Quartz Fumé, Bruntalpa, Lila Poudre, and then Jade Facilité. So I'll be doing looks if I haven't already posted them. I think I've posted a couple already, but I'll be doing different combinations of them as well. Like I love this one and this together. Actually, let's swatch that so you can see the combination. So that is Jade Facite over Quartz Fume. I think it's so beautiful. I haven't tried it on actually, but I've swatched it like this a couple times. I think it's really beautiful. Let's see what this looks like over this one. Just gives like a lovely iridescence to that color. I need to see that on though, but I'm really excited to try this. So I hope those swatches were helpful, and let me know what kinds of looks you want me to put together because I do want to see which ones are the best combinations and which ones work the best on my skin tone, and do let me know what combinations work well for you. But that is it for today's video, so please take care of each other, stay well if you enjoyed this video. If you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time.